It's a regular day, we just happen to all be girls.
We had a firefighter who was off on a Kelly day, which is a set day off, and we had another firefighter put in for annual leave. So that left me with one firefighter on a truck. I had to fill 2 spots.
I did a swap with one of the guys who was on this shift a couple weeks ago to have a day off, and so he has a day off and I got put on, and then Vilma picked up some overtime, and it just happened that all 3 of us were signed up for the exact same truck.
After I filled the spot, I realized that it was the first time the 3rd District's had an all-female crew on a truck. I said, wow, that's a pretty good deal.
I think the coolest thing about this day is that it wasn't planned. It was just a scheduling, for the shift, and the 3 women that are working here at Station 34 got assigned to be on the truck at the same time. So I think when that happened, people realized, we're making history in Jefferson Parish.
I can say with some confidence that this is the first time we've had an all-female crew man a truck in the history of Jefferson Parish Fire Service. So we have 3 ladies today manning a pumper here at Station 34, which is a historic occasion. It makes me proud to see that, women as well as men are willing to step up and serve and protect their community.
I love helping people. Helping people is like something, it's like a calling. It's a calling for me to become a firefighter.
I'm a people person. I just want to be there to be a helping hand to anybody, and now I have a job doing it. It's physically exhausting at times, it's mentally exhausting at times, but it's absolutely worth it in any way. And I think women are capable of it, absolutely, if they put their minds to it.
For young women, for young girls, across the board, it's very inspiring. I can see how inspired I am by them. You don't have to be a young girl to just be inspired by these women.
When I pulled up, they were smiling ear to ear. And I said, it's just another day, girl, it's just another day. But they understood that they are in this position because they've earned it.
I'm so honored to be a part of this with these women. They're fantastic. It's cool that we're kind of making history today. I'm definitely proud to be a part of that.
Everybody wants everybody to succeed. This is a different scenario, I guess, than normal. But hopefully in the future it's not. I don't see why there should be a difference. If you're qualified for something, you're qualified. Doesn't matter if you're male, female, white, black, it doesn't matter.
These are just women who are living their lives. They came into this career in different ways, but they all were just following their dreams, taking opportunities that came their way, and it's a beautiful story.
In Jefferson Parish this afternoon, it was such an exciting day for the 3rd District Volunteer Fire Department. Parish President Cynthia Lee Shang and Councilwoman Dina Bonanno stopped by to congratulate them for making history in a very special way.
Like little Claire, she would think this is so cool.
Claire Tiermasma knows her younger self would love the job she has right now.
We hear fireman, but look, I'm a firewoman standing here.
She spent her early years wanting to either be a firefighter or a cop, simply because she knew she wanted to serve.
It's a calling. You have to have it in your heart to want to help people. Man, woman, doesn't matter who you are.
Tiermasma not only accomplished her goals, but she's making history. She is part of the first firefighter crew in Jefferson Parish made up of all women.
It's a normal day. We're doing what we're trained for. It just happens to be that we're all girls on the truck, and it feels pretty special to be a part of that, for sure.
We have 42 full-time firefighters. We have 3 females.
Chief Baron Schwig from the 3rd District says he feels great to make history and hopes it becomes more common one day.
It's a shame that we have to look at it as, how does it feel to have an all-female crew? Because I'm looking at it as an all-firefighter crew. They got the experience, they got the time.
I did the same training as they did. I come here and I do the same exact job. There's no difference. I just have to figure it out sometimes a different way than a man might have to.
As for Tiermasma, she says she wants her niece, as well as others, to learn one thing from this historic moment.
I'm here for these little girls who just need to be shown that women can do anything they want to do if they put the work in.
And so this was such an honor for Parish President Cynthia Lee Shang, considering she's the first woman to ever be in that seat in the parish. And funny enough, the chief said when he made this schedule, he didn't even realize all the women would be on the truck, but he was super excited when he saw that because he's part of the growth of the parish.
It's great to see. It's a great story.
It really is. Maybe your little girls would be some firefighters inspiring
maybe,
them.
right. They're active, they're tough, they like all that. They love the fire truck by our house too.
Oh.
Have to see it every day.
Bright future.
There you go. All right, the time.
Shalom. All praise to the Most High Yahweh, by Hashem, Yahweh Shai, by Hashem Rakakodash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone who rule well. Peace and salutation, brothers. Hopefully, let push this word of truth and sincerity. All right, this video here is a woman shall compass a man. Okay, so as you see here, you have your first female, or all female company on a truck in Jefferson Parish, the 3rd District Volunteer Fire Department. And so I just want to kind of get into the different roles, because the thing is, you know, they look at that as an accomplishment or being progressive. Okay, and I noticed that word progressive is being thrown around for anything that's different. When I say different, anything that's not the old way of doing things, they call it being progressive. Okay, so let me look up that word real quick, as a matter of fact.
Progressive. Progressive.
All right, progressive. It says happening or developing gradually or in stages, proceeding step by step. A progressive decline in popularity. Well, this is a progressive decline in society. You know, the progressive breakdown. Because the thing is, when you have more progressiveness, you know, it leads to the breakdown of society, or the breakdown of a kingdom. Okay. Of a group or idea favoring or implementing social reform or new liberal ideas. And that is what declines. That is what brings down a kingdom, a society, those new liberal ideas. Okay, we have the law, statutes, and commandments to govern us, and they are perfect in the way that Yahweh Shema Shai has set it up. But to be progressive, like it says, you are favoring or implementing social reform or new liberal ideas. All right, so you're getting new ideas, and those things are really tearing down the society. Okay, the whole women's liberation thing, the feminist movement. Okay, and then when you want to get back to your old roles, they call you male chauvinist or toxic masculinity. That's a new one of the new terms that they constantly throw around for a man being a man. Okay. But matter of fact, let's get that. Let's get this real quick. This is on my mind. It's Jeremiah chapter 6, verse 16. Thus saith the Lord Yahweh, stand ye in the ways and see and ask for the old paths. All right, we're supposed to be asking for the old paths, the old ways. Okay, they'll say, you know, when you talk about just the law, statutes, and commandments, or trying to keep them or do them to the best of your abilities, and you know that's what they doing. That's what they did in biblical times, or back in the day, man. You know, we can't do that nowadays. You know, they'll use that as an excuse. But you should ask for the old paths, meaning you should go about the old ways, meaning the ways in which Yahweh Shema Shai has set things up. Okay? It says, where is the good way, and walk therein, and ye shall find rest for your souls. Okay? The good way is in these scriptures. And this is why we need to walk therein, these scriptures. Okay? Walk in these instructions in which he's given us, and we'll find rest. Okay? Why do you think that he's going to put the law, statutes, and commandments? He's going to write them in our hearts and in our minds. He's going to write the righteous ways. Okay? Because these are the right ways. All right? But they said we will not walk therein. Okay? That's what the people refuse. Our people refuse to walk therein. Our people refuse to walk in the ways of these scriptures. Our people refuse to ask for the old paths. All right. But when you refuse, This is what you get. You get what you see. You get death. You get defilement. All right. This is Jeremiah chapter 31, verse 22. How long wilt thou go about, O thou backsliding daughter? For the Lord Yahweh Shemashah hath created a new thing in the earth. A woman shall compass a man. All right. And that compass means to go around. Okay. So the man is in authority over the woman, just like Yahweh is in authority over the man, as also the Most High Yahweh is in authority over Yahweh. All right. But it says a woman shall compass a man, so a woman shall go around the authority of the man. Okay. And when a woman goes around the authority of a man, once again, you get what you see in the society. When you big up the woman, you put the woman on a pedestal, you get the decline of the society. Why? It's because it's out of order. The most Yahweh Shemashah has set things up in a perfect order for to live in. Okay? When he set up this perfect order, that perfect order was set up for life. Meaning that if you followed in that order, you stayed in those paths, stayed in those ways, you would have everlasting life. You would live. You would have rest for your soul. But we can't rest here because things are so out of order. All right. And this is out of order. All right. Now, I've actually done training with fellow female firefighters, and once again, the difference between the female partner as a male partner is, once again, this is it's a man's calling. Okay, this is out of order. Okay, for the woman to be living in the for a woman that you don't know, to be that's not your wife, to be living in the quarters with the man, for one, also getting out and doing that hard work like that, for that's not the role of a woman. Now you could make the argument and say, well, they can do anything a man can do. Okay, yeah, they can. Okay, but let's see what you get in the long run. Okay, because if the man is out working and the woman is out working, who's at home taking care of the kids? Okay, who's teaching and rearing up and bringing up the children? The children are left to themselves. They're left to the state. They're left to TVs. All right. You got to think about that. It's a reason why roles were set up and the reason why the roles worked. All right. Now, like I said, I've trained with female firefighters, and to be honest with you, like she said, that they've gone through the same training as the men do. Yes, they have gone through the same training. But I will admit this, especially in these new times, the times we're in now, they have scaled back a lot of the hard, rigorous training or the hard, rigorous requirements for the job to appease the woman. Now they don't tell you that, okay? Like I said, I mean it just is what it is, It's not the woman's role, so you take it how you want to take it. All right. Well, let's get it. This is Genesis chapter 3, verse 16. It says, unto the woman, he said, I will greatly multiply thy sorrow and thy conception. In sorrow thou shalt bring forth children, and thy desire shall be thy husband, and he shall rule over thee. Okay? That's the order. The husband or the man is over the woman. Okay? And actually, the man is the woman's lord, or the husband is the wife's lord, just like Yahweh Shah is our Lord, and Most High Yahweh is his Lord. Okay? That's the order. Matter of fact, Sarah called Abraham Lord. Let's get that. This is 1 Peter chapter 3. I'm going to start at the top. It says, likewise, ye wives, be in subjection to your own husbands. Okay? Be in subjection to your own husband, not to compass him, not to go around him, but to be in subject unto him. All right? That if any obey not the word, they also may without the word be won by the conversation of the wives, while they behold your chaste conversation coupled with fear. Okay? Whose adorning let it not be that outward adorning of plaiting the hair and wearing of gold or putting on of apparel, but let it be the hidden man of the heart, in that which is not corruptible, even the ornament of a meek and quiet spirit, which is in the sight of the Most High of great praise. For after this manner in the old time, check this out, the holy women also who trusted in the Most High adorned themselves, being in subjection unto their own husband. Okay? That's, you trust in the Lord, you serve Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai by being in subjection to your husband. The same way we serve the Most High Yahweh by being in subjection to Yahushai. Okay? You have to liken the man's relationship to Yahushai, or Israel's relationship to Yahushua. That's why we're called the bride, and he's the husbandman. Okay? You have to liken that relationship to the same as the man and the woman, or the husband and wife. Okay? Verse 6. Even as Sarah obeyed Abraham, calling him Lord, whose daughters ye are, as long as ye do well and are not afraid with any amazement. Okay? But once again, he gives the balance of it too. Verse 7. Likewise, ye husbands, dwell with them according to knowledge. What does he mean by that? Giving honor unto the wife as unto the weaker vessel. She is actually the weaker vessel. Okay? And thus, matter of fact, let me finish it. As unto the weaker vessel, and as being heirs together of the grace of life, that your prayers be not hindered. Okay? The woman is the weaker vessel. So that don't mean you go and take advantage of the woman. You see what I'm saying? It's the balance within it. Okay? There's balance within the order, but only a righteous man of Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua will understand that. Because you got the wicked men out in the world, that'll literally take a woman, dog, out, take advantage of her, do whatever they want with her. Okay? Whatever, all manner of wickedness with them. But there's a balance to that. Okay? But it says that even Sarah called Abraham Lord. So let's get that. Let's see when she called him Lord. Get some more proof on that. This is Genesis chapter 18, verse 9. And they said unto him, Where is Sarah thy wife? And he said, Behold, in the tent. And he said, I will certainly return unto thee according to the time of life. And lo, Sarah thy wife shall have a son. And Sarah heard it in the tent door which was behind him. Now Abraham and Sarah were old and well stricken in age, and it ceased to be with Sarah after the manner of women. Therefore Sarah laughed within herself, saying, After I am waxed old, shall I have pleasure? My Lord being old also. She was talking about Abraham when she said her Lord being old. That's when Sarah called Abraham Lord. Okay? Now, let's get the order of the household. This is 1 Corinthians chapter 11, verse 3. And it says, But I would have you know that the head of every man is a Mashiach, and the head of every woman is the man, and the head of the Mashiach is the Most High Yahweh. Okay? So that's the order. You have the Most High Yahweh, Yahushua, the man, the woman, and the children. That's the perfect order. Okay? The woman is not equal unto the man, neither is the children equal unto the man or to the woman. Neither is Yahushua equal unto Yahweh. The same way the man is not equal unto Yahushua. It's that simple. Yahushua is in Yahweh Shai is in subjection unto Yahweh. Okay? The man is in subjection unto Yahweh Shai. The woman is in subjection unto the man, and the children are in subjection unto the woman. It's that simple. Okay? But this here is not going to be in subjection. Okay? This is what you call progressive, liberal, ideas. Those things like that. Okay? And if you even, you can go back and look at the history of Rome when women are put up, on a pedestal, your kingdom begin to fall. And that's what happened too back then. Same thing is happening now. Okay? Now, like I said, you have to liken the man's relationship to Yahweh Shai as with a bride unto her husband. Why? Because let's get that here too. Cause see, what you women have to understand is that you have to go through your husband, your man. Your man is your head. Your man is your leader. Your husband. Okay, so he is your Lord. This is Revelation chapter 21, and I'll start at the top. It says, "And I saw a new heaven and a new earth, for the first heaven and the first earth were passed away, and there was no more sea. And I, John, saw the holy city, New Jerusalem." This is when the elect coming down off the chariots, okay, coming down from the Most High out of heaven, prepared as a bride adorned for her husband. See that? This is talking about the elect being prepared as a bride for a husband. But check this out, verse 3. "And I heard a great voice out of heaven saying, Behold, the tabernacle of the Most High is with men." Okay? The men are building this spiritual temple right now. Okay? This is why the tabernacle is with men. He's working with men. He dwells with men. Okay? "And he will dwell with them, and they shall be his people, and the Most High himself shall be with them and be their power." Okay? The tabernacle is with men. Okay? And just to show that when they say that holy city, New Jerusalem, it's talking about the elect, or the ones that were taken up into the chariots coming down. Okay. This is Luke chapter 17, verse 20. "And when he was demanded of the Pharisees when the kingdom of the Most High should come, he answered them and said, The kingdom of the Most High cometh not with observation." It's not going to be something that you just see and say. Matter of fact, let me read on verse 21. "Neither shall they say, Lo here, or lo there, for behold, the kingdom of the Most High is within you." Okay? So the kingdom is not something that you say, oh, you point over there and say, oh, hey, there's the kingdom. Oh, there's the kingdom. There's the kingdom. No, the kingdom of the Most High, or the kingdom of Yahweh, is with me. It's within us. Okay? Israel is a people before it's a place. This is why when it said that holy city, New Jerusalem is a people before it's a place. Okay? It's within us. The kingdom starts now. The kingdom of heaven is actually being built right now. By going out and preaching, teaching on highways and byways, going out and pushing these lessons, waking up our people. This is the building of the kingdom right now. So what are the women supposed to be doing? This is Titus chapter 2, verse 3. "The aged woman likewise, that they be in behavior as becometh holiness, not false accusers, not given to much wine, teachers of good things," okay, "that they may teach the young women to be sober, to love their husbands, to love their children, to be discreet, chaste, keepers at home, good, obedient to their own husbands, that the word of the Most High be not blasphemed." Okay? You can't be chased keepers at home if you out fighting fires, alongside men. All right? That's not gonna work. You feel me? All right, so this has been A Woman Shall Compass a Man. I hope you're edified. Shalom.